Hello all and welcome to Wayne's Allotment. The date is 24th of February. It is absolutely lashing down outside. It's coming down in buckets, the rain. Tell you, I was round on the allotment yesterday. I was doing the bird feeders and I was harvesting some leeks and the last few of my carrots, and there's water lying on the plot that I've never seen it before lying in them areas. So I got a fork and just worked the ground a bit to help with the drainage. I've put it down to global warming. This time of year, years ago when I was a lad, this would have been snow, and because it would have been snow, it would have thawed out a lot slower, and we wouldn't be getting the sort of floods we're getting now. Or at least that's my theory anyway. But enough of that. I know it affects us as gardeners, but this is all about gardening and so on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through some other seeds that I've got to sow. Now, whoa, hold on, before you hit the stop button, I'm not going to do a blow by blow of sowing the seeds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run through these here, because there's some varieties here that I think, number one, you'll be interested in trying yourself, and I think are a little rarer than normal, something a little different. So once I have sown them, I will show you everything all finished and all done. So let's start with carrots. Sweet candle. I've grown them before. I like growing these in containers. And what I'm going to do is I've got some 35 litre buckets that I've grown potatoes in last year. I've still got the compost in those buckets. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sow those carrots into one of those buckets, but I'll sieve just a little sort of half-inch sieve, some fresh compost over the top, just to sow the seeds in, just to get them going, not more than anything. I've got here some lettuce, one of which I know is a French, they're part of the Rob Smith range from Dobbies, and one I know is a French heritage variety. But I've got that one there, which is Drunken Woman, that's called, and then I've got another one, Fat Lazy Blonde, and that I know is French heritage variety. They are a little bit like a Webb's Wonderful lettuce, but they're not so prone to bolting. I saw them on the Dobbies website, and the description and so on sounded good, and I thought we'll give them a try. So we'll see how we go with those. I've got some red kitten spinach. Now this can be grown as per normal spinach and harvested as per normal, but it can also be cut as a young shoot and used in baby leaf salad. So I'm going to give those a try. I've got some red Russian kale as well. That is an oak leaf variety of kale that again can be cut young as baby leaf salad, or it can be left to grow and mature and then be steamed or boiled, or however you normally do cabbage. I've also got French marigolds. I've got seed here that this is saved seed from last year's sowing. There's way more than enough there so I'm going to sow some of those as well. Put a bit of flour out. Sprouts, Brussels sprouts. Now I've got two varieties here. I've got fill basket. I grew those last year and very pleased with the result on those, so we're giving them a go again. And then I've got some that I've never grown before, Evesham, and I believe they're quite a good good sprout, decent size. The thing with sprouts is, so long as you've got them supported, get them in, once you plant them out, get them in some good firm solid ground with some supports. Put some supports in early on and attach, you know, even if it's a cane, something, or something sturdy that will hold it, so that the roots don't start to come loose, and then that way your sprouts won't blow, they won't open up like sort of miniature cabbages. What else have I got here? Oh yes, cauliflower, Clapton F1. Grew these, I think I've grown these the last 2 years. I know I've got some all year round that are doing nicely, but these are a club root resistant variety, and always have good success with those, so we're giving them a go again, shall I say. Oh, some more sprouts. I forgot about these. Atwood, never grown them before, so I'm going to give them a try. We'll see how we go with those. And then I've got 2 lots of Calabrese, variety there called Marathon. They grow a sort of medium-sized head, and again with Calabrese, once you've harvested, cut the head off and then put a cross into the top of the where you've cut the head from, and it'll help to encourage smaller shoots outside, a little bit like purple sprouting broccoli. And then I've got another one, another Calabrese. I normally do Ironman, but this year I've gone with that Komodo. It's club root resistant. That was the main thing. That not that I suffer with a lot of club root, but I just thought, you know, we'll give them a go, try them, and see how they go on. So that's it. That's a few extra. That's something different, or 1 or 2 extra different seeds that I'm going to be trying this year. As I say, I'm not going to go blow by blow with actually me sowing the seeds, but once they're all sown, I'll bring you back and I'll show you everything all done and sorted. Right, before I go off and do this mammoth sowing exercise, I just thought I'll show you some of the seed trays that I'm using for sowing everything in. These, that's a 27 cell, there's 5 of these in total. I bought these from somewhere like Home and Bargain, B&M, you know, somewhere like that, and you get 5 in a set. And what I've done, I've cut them up, made them into 9 cells, put a couple of seeds in each one. Be ample, be perfect for Calabrese and sprouts, cauliflower, all that in there, no problem. With things like the lettuce, I've got these little 4 cell seed trays. These came with a windowsill propagator set, and again, as you can see, numbered up. I'm going to use those for the lettuce, the kale and so on. So I'm going to use peat free for all of this, all of those, and as I've said before, I'll bring you back when I've finished and you can see what everything's like. Okay, so this is, as you can hear, It's absolutely hammering down outside. These are the sweet candle carrots. What I've basically done is used a cane and done a grid pattern across there and dropped 2 or 3 seeds in each little cross, shall we say, where the grid pattern. I'll pull you back and show you where this is. This is inside the inside the silver greenhouse, but it's inside a shall we say portable coal frame. In here as well are some sweet peas, and I've got the dahlias down there. There's some spring onions at the back there. But yes, it's a little portable coal frame. If I pull this back, you'll see, I don't know whether it's hard to tell, but it had started steaming up. You can't really tell, the camera's not picking it up very well, but yeah, it had started steaming up a bit in there, because it's currently 24 degrees in here. Sorry about the shaky camera, but yeah, so that is the sweet candle carrots done. I'll show you the rest in the house. So there we have it. That's everything else sown. This back row here just need watering. These, as you can probably tell, have been done, but we've got the lettuce, we've got the broccoli, the sprouts, the cauliflower, we've got everything in there. They are all now going to go into, they'll go either under the grow lights, or some of them will go into the heated propagator. So that's that bit of a mammoth sowing all done and dusted for now. Right, not going to say a great deal. I'm just going to show you the dahlias and tell you that's what we're going to get and pot on next. I'm not going to give you a full blow-by-blow account of all these dahlias. There's 5 different varieties in here, but I'll get and pot. I'll start with number 15. These seem to be the smallest, I don't know why, but I'll explain to you what I'm doing as we go along. Right, the dahlias has grown from seed. These were started 15th of the 1st. Today is 29th of February. It's not very many times you'll say that, is there? I'm going to start with number 15, and what I've done is, as usual, other pots with 15 in. These 2 pots here, these have got peat free compost in. These 4 there, they have got clover compost in them. So without further ado, let's look at getting these out. I'll pot these on. I'll show you me potting these on, but I'll bring you back once I've finished. Let's just tease that. They've got their first true leaves, and that's quite a nice root ball in there. So let's go with the peat free to start with. The seed was sown in clover compost, so I suppose technically and actually there's a mixture there, if we're going to split hairs, but let's next one there. These have been under the grow lights. They may not go all go under the grow lights when I've finished. What I may actually decide to do is I may put some under the grow lights and put some in the windowsill. You can probably hear it now at the moment, and it's sleet. It's forecast storm, was it Storm Hey or something, some Spanish storm it's forecast this weekend. If it isn't one storm or another, it's, I don't know what it is, but the weather's just gone absolutely mental. I've been round to the allotment earlier today to top up the bird feeders, and oh, it just, there's water everywhere. You can't get round and do things. It's horrendous. I don't know whether it's going to come to an end, whether it is going to pick up at all. I honestly don't know. But that's why I'm doing so much of this, to be perfectly honest, because there's nothing I can show you around on the plot. I'd like to. I would like to get a plot tour in. Right, there we go. And as you can probably see, being a bit clever, I've colour coordinated so that everything that is peat free is in green pots, because I've got the next two there, and then the next two, and so on. Everything that's peat free is in the green pots, and then the rest that going in the clover are in these little brown pots. So that's the start of my dahlias. Once I've got them all done, because I've got 5 varieties here and I'm potting on 6 of each, once they're all done, I'll bring you back and I'll show you when it's all finished. Right, there we have it. That's all the dahlias done, all potted on. There is 36 there. Those 2 pots I've got, there was a lot more. Number 19, which is pom-pom mix, there was a lot of those left over. They seem to have germinated really well, so I've put 3 in each of those pots. The pots all numbered up and so on. The green pots have got peat-free compost in. The brown pots have got clover multi-purpose compost. And to run through the varieties, I've got Sunny Reggae, Cactus Hybrid Mix, Bishop's Children, Unwin's Dwarf Hybrid, and Pom-Pom Mix. And I picked up a plant last year. Let me spin you round. I picked up a plant last year that was reduced. It was a bit of a battered dahlia, and it had been reduced from something like about £9 down to about £3, £4, something like that. And I picked that up, and that prospered. I managed to keep that. That did quite well. I've cut it back, and that is in fact it's in the greenhouse here at the moment. But that's the nearest I've ever had to growing any dahlias. How these go, I'm just hoping these will go okay. They're going to go back into the house now because of obviously keeping them at a reasonable temperature. Some will go up under the grow lights and some will go on the windowsill. So we'll see how we go. I'm very, very pleased with them. I think they look quite healthy. Be nice. Please comment and let me know what you think. It's, as I say, it's first time for me with dahlias. Never grown them before, and this is the first year I thought to myself, yeah, let's get stuck in and do them. I do like the look of them, so let's crack on and get some done. So there we have it. And as I say, the seed was sown 15th of the 1st. Seed was sown, and today is 29th of February. It's not going to be very, you're not going to say that many times, are you? 29th of February. But yeah, so that's it. That's the dahlias, and we'll see how they go. Well, that's it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching. It really is appreciated. I know I say that every time, but I only say it because I mean it. I really do appreciate people watching my videos. With regards to the weather, at the moment now out there, it's lovely blue sky, sun's shining, it's just unbelievable. It's the last, what, 3 weekends or so, we've had just one storm after another. It just, I don't know, just can't get my head around it. As I say, go around the allotment, and even just going round feeding them, you know, filling up the bird feeders. The ground is squelching under your feet as you're walking. It's just so sodden, it's unbelievable. One little thing I forgot to mention was I didn't show you me marigolds that I'd sown. Well, what I've done, there you go, I've got 4 of these trays, and I've just sown them direct into there, covered them, a little bit of vermiculite, and they've gone into the propagator. I will do some more. There's going to be some more that I'm going to do to add to those. And another little thing, I've had a little parcel. What's he got this time? Well, it's from Farmer Gracie, and I've got to be honest, this is just unbelievable. You get a little card like that. Well, it's a little envelope. I don't know, I'm assuming this is my bill. It must be. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's the bill. And there is also, ooh, we're honoured, look at that. Little card. We're honoured. That's nice. That's a nice touch. Oh wow! A postcard. Wow! You don't see that. That's. I'm a bit speechless. Wow! Hey, that's brilliant. And then a little booklet there with perennials, because it's a perennial that I've ordered. And what I've ordered is, it's a lily called Orange Queen. Sometimes also gets called blackberry lily, because the seed heads, when it's finished flowering, look like little blackberries. And there are lots of little black seeds, and they look like blackberries. And a thing I've noticed, there we go, you can see that they're just starting to go, just got some shoots coming, so that's going to be next job on. But look at that there, peat free. Wow. Come on, you other suppliers, get onto the peat free. That's brilliant. It looks nice stuff as well. Oh, but yeah, I've got 3 in there. I've had 3, and the good thing about this Orange Queen, this lily, is it's not particularly that tall, but in a pot on its own, it make a nice display on the edge of a border in the garden. Make a nice display. As I say, not particularly that tall, but over time it will get bigger and bigger clumps, which can then be split, be put further and further around the garden into other containers and so on. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I'm really that's really knocked me for six with it having peat free, and then ending up getting a little postcard. That is fantastic, absolutely brilliant. So that's something else that I shall show you me potting up when I get round to doing that. But once again, thank you all very much for watching. Please like, comment, and feel free to subscribe, and if you subscribe just hit the bell, and then every time I put a new video up you'll be notified. So until the next time, be good, look after yourselves, look after each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra a bit.